Retailers are hacking your brain every time you click add to cart, and it's quietly draining your wallet. Think I'm exaggerating? Give me the next 8 minutes, and I'll expose every psychological trick they use and hand you the antidotes. Remember the last time a flash sale timer ticked down and you felt your pulse race? That surge wasn't free. Today, we'll reveal how crazy shopping hijacks your biology, why your best intentions crumble after 9 p.m., and 3 simple switches that can save you hundreds this month. I'll even show you how to flip the same brain chemistry towards saving instead of spending. No spreadsheets required. Because you deserve more than recycled, just make a budget advice. You'll leave with a battle-ready game plan. New sale alert on your phone. Only 2 left in stock. Your thumb hovers. Tiny fireworks ignite in your nucleus accumbens, showering your brain with dopamine before you even complete the purchase. Harvard neuroeconomist Dr. Samuel McClure calls it anticipatory reward. Translation: you get paid in Crave currency just for thinking about owning the thing. The product almost doesn't matter. The promise is enough. That's why million-dollar brands front-load push notifications right after dinner, when willpower is lowest. Slide to silence notifications? Sure, but the marketers planned for that. Notice how the discount code expires in 15 minutes? Scarcity squeezes the time window so your logical cortex can't file an objection. In the famous 1975 cookie jar study, identical cookies tasted better when the jar looked almost empty. Today, the digital scarcity clock is animated JavaScript, but it whispers the same threat: hurry or lose. And that whisper is amplified when free shipping stands on the line, because eliminating shipping removes yet another pain point. Ever promised yourself you're just window shopping? Stores redesign the window. Swipe left, zoom in, 3D spin, Apple Pay. By removing physical effort, they eliminated the pain of paying. Behavioral economist Dr. Dan Ariely found that real cash leaving your hand lights up the insula, your pain center. A fingerprint on a phone barely flickers the meter. That's why you can drop $70 on novelty socks and feel fine until the credit card bill lands next month. Buy now, pay later turbocharges the numbness. Klarna and Afterpay split your payment into 4 tiny bites so each feels painless. University of Melbourne researchers discovered BNPL users underestimate total costs by up to 40%. If the option pops up, switch tabs and pay full price in one hit or walk away. You'll feel the sting now instead of drowning later in microdebt. Pattern interrupt. Picture a checkout line where you must pedal a stationary bike for 2 minutes to generate the power that prints your receipt. Suddenly, 90% of impulse carts vanish. Friction isn't the enemy, it's your best friend, and you can build it at home. An MIT study showed that a 60-second forced delay before checkout cut purchases by 1/3. Install a browser extension that locks the Buy Now button behind a 1-minute timer and watch your cart slim down faster than any diet challenge. But the craziest trick isn't on your screen, it's in your memory. In a 2023 Stanford study, participants misremembered sale prices as lower than they actually paid just 24 hours later. How? Retailers layer warm lighting, upbeat lo-fi beats, even vanilla scent strips in packaging, so the afterglow overwrites the price tag. Memory smooths the sting, and you come back for round 2 feeling like you scored a bargain. Here comes twist number 2, the social proof carousel. See those just bought in Berlin pop-ups? They exploit herd psychology. A lone shopper hesitates. A crowd signals safety. When the crowd is global and instantaneous, the effect multiplies. Pair that with the default cart upsell, and you're nodding along like everyone else, grabbing the matching phone case, screen protector, and extended warranty. Anchor pricing is another silent sniper. The first price you see, often crossed out, sets a mental benchmark. A $299 jacket discounted to $159 feels cheap even if the real value is $120. Retailers sometimes invent compare at prices to loft that anchor higher. The tactic works because your brain loves relative judgments. Absolute value is fuzzy, but savings feel concrete. To fight back, search one price comparison site before buying. Those extra 30 seconds puncture the anchor illusion. Decoy pricing sits next to anchoring. Imagine 3 coffee sizes: small $3.50, large $4.90, and medium $4.70. Most people pick medium, but if the medium vanished, large would look overpriced. The middle option is a decoy, nudging you to spend more, while believing you got value. Once you spot the decoy pattern, you can sidestep it and choose based on actual need, not caffeinated FOMO. Virtual try-on filters add yet another layer. When augmented reality shows you rocking those sunglasses in Ibiza lighting, it fast-forwards your imagination, making making ownership feel immediate. Psychologists call this pre-living. The richer the visualization, the stronger the impulse. If AR is your kryptonite, switch to text-only listings or grayscale modes during browsing sessions to break the cinematic spell. Gamified checkouts wrap everything in confetti. Shopify stats show that stores using progress bars and achievement badges raise average order value by 10%. Your brain hates unfinished tasks, so a 15% left to unlock free gift bar nudges you to add items just to see the bar hit 100%. The fix? Decide your spend limit before clicking the first product and stick to it no matter how shiny the progress fireworks get. Subscription creep lurks quietly. A 2024 Deloitte survey found that the average millennial carries 14 active subscriptions and can name only 8. Auto-renew is the ultimate set and forget trap. Schedule a monthly 15-minute subscription audit alarm. That tiny slice of friction can free up hundreds per year. All these tactics converge on Black Friday, the Olympics of crazy shopping. Deals stack, clocks tick, your inbox explodes. During the 2024 event, US shoppers spent a record $17 billion in 24 hours. Adobe Analytics showed that 66% of purchases happened on mobile between 7 p.m. and midnight. That late window matters. Self-control drops as the day lengthens. Psychologists call it ego depletion. Retailers call it jackpot hour. Ready for the antidotes? First, rename your money. A Stanford aging study showed that people protected funds labeled vacation in Greece twice as fiercely as generic savings. Give every saved euro a destiny. Next, pre-commit. Schedule an automatic transfer on payday so money is out of reach before the weekend sales hit. Pre-commitment leverages the same inertia that traps shoppers, but this time it guards you. Add friction layers. Put your favorite impulse sites behind a screen time passcode your roommate sets. Use prepaid gift cards instead of credit. When balance hits zero, shopping stops. Keep only one card in your wallet. Freeze the others in a literal block of ice. Yes, the cliche works because thaw time equals cooling off time. Feeling rebellious? Declare a wish list quarantine. Every non-essential item waits 72 hours in a list. If future use still wants it, hunt for it used. Most items lose 30% of their value the moment they ship. You pocket the difference, and satisfaction doubles because you beat the system. Midpoint twist check. Remember that dopamine rush? You can farm it for saving. Apps like Yada and Prize Pool wrap deposits in lottery-style rewards. Economists call it prize-linked savings. Your brain still chases jackpots, but your balance grows instead of shrinks. Humor beat reload. Picture me in aisle 6 hugging a 20-pack of fluorescent pool noodles because they were 90% off in February. My girlfriend asked, "Do we even have a pool?" Nope. But the deal hijacked my brain, and I strutted through self-check like a neon peacock. We donated them a week later. Cost, 20 euros. Lesson: context check your cart before you flex at the register. Story break: meet Maya, a graphic designer who ordered late-night art supplies every Friday, tallying $400 monthly. She installed a checkout delay extension and funneled the pause savings into a travel fund. 6 months later, she stood on a beach in Crete, telling me the sand felt better than any glow-in-the-dark marker. The crazy part? She didn't feel deprived, she felt powerful. Next case, Leo, a London coder who paid for 4 streaming fitness apps, but never opened them. We hacked his identity lever. He drafted a future self mantra: I invest in skills, not subscriptions. He posted it above his monitor. Within a month, he canceled 3 apps and moved the cash into a coding bootcamp savings pot. Identity rewrote spending in real time. Dopamine, scarcity, pain of paying, BNPL numbing memory edits, social proof, identity anchoring, decoys, AR illusions, gamification, subscription creep. Stack those and you get the perfect consumer storm marketers call hyperbuying. But storms lose force when you build levees. Awareness first, then systems, then identity shift. You become the person who tells money where to sleep at night, not the other way around. Before you leave this cart-breaking dojo, picture future you 12 months from now. Your savings account has a nickname, Freedom Fund, and it holds the money you once scattered on midnight deals. You check statements with a grin instead of dread, and you buy things intentionally, not impulsively. That identity shift starts the very next time a red sale banner screams at you. Smile, breathe, let the timer tick, and remember you're now the one running the experiment. Final nugget: turn marketing emails into bonus cash. Create a rule that sweeps promo emails into a folder named Found Money, then pay yourself €1 every time you empty it unread. It's gamified discipline, and yes, the psychology tracks. Reward for avoidance builds new neural pathways faster than punishment for indulgence. Quick recap: marketers preload your dopamine, compress time with scarcity, numb payment pain, bury costs, in BNPL, rewrite memory with sensory icing, herd you with social proof, anchor you with decoy prices, dazzle you with AR, flash badge progress fireworks, and bury you in subscription fog. Your defense is friction, labeling, pre-commitment, delayed gratification, and hijacking the dopamine loop for investing. Act on these insights starting tonight, and you'll watch the gap between what you earn and what you spend widen week after week. Ready for the next AI Paycheck A hack? Tap the playlist that just popped up and grab your front row seat to smarter money moves. 10 seconds start now. 9, 8,